cast members, how much? I'll start over.
Yeah.
How much?
Right.
How much writing / input do you and the other cast members have on the SNL?
Yeah, how much writing input do we have? A tremendous amount, frankly. A lot of the cast writes a lot of their stuff, especially a lot of the character stuff. And what basically happens is usually you either you have an idea and you go to a writer and you guys write it together, and then during the week while you're doing it, the writer's basically producing it, meaning they're watching, they're going and checking the props, they're talking to the director, they're getting the notes from Lauren and stuff. Or the other way around, or a writer will come to you and be like, I have this idea for something, but do you think this is funny? And then you collaborate together. So then your sketch then gets taken to the rewrite table where 15 people mess with it, for better or for worse. And so you have to get really good at collaboration very quickly. Nothing can be very sacred. And like I said, with the show, you have to cut jokes or change jokes all the time. So, but the cast writes a lot. Probably, I would say, and I don't know if this is right, but probably more than ever, because we have a lot of writer-performers on the show right now. So, and we have 500 people in the cast. So.
How recognizable are you? I mean, can you walk down the street and go into a McDonald's or do whatever?
Oh, I don't go to McDonald's.
Really? Yeah.
Except on the ride over here today. I wasn't going to say that because I was late.
No,
Kathy knows that we stopped at McDonald's. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. I mean, luckily people either think I'm Rachel Dratch. I know, people always they lump everybody together in that show a lot of times, and or they'll look at you kind of weird, and I mean, I have gotten more recognition now that I remember Chevy Chase saying that to me, name drop. You know, Chevy Chase was, saying that the difference on Update is that you say your name, and it really, like, it makes a huge difference as far as, like, just free, just like, party, just non-stop parties.
Really?
Dude, I don't have to wait in line, just non-stop
parties. Do you
parties.
just live that kind of, do you live that kind of life?
I haven't slept for like a week.
Really? Yeah. Nice.
Hi. Big fan of yours as well, so I just wanted to ask, have you consummated the marriage?
Oh! Wow!
On the show.
On the show!
She's referring to the show, on the show. On the show, we did a bit where we were married, and then we never consummated it. I didn't read the script, so I have no idea what happened.
How did you manage to get on Arrested Development?
Oh, I had to sleep with one of the actors.
Did you? See, that's the sordid behind the world.
Oh,
you know?
that's the stuff you guys came to hear.
Exactly.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Good. I know I can speak for a lot of us here when I say that I'm in awe of a lot of your work. You just come off as someone that's very naturally funny, and whether it's in SNL, Upright Citizens Brigade, or even like interviews on Conan.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
I was wondering, what upcoming projects are you working on? I think I've heard, I don't know if this is true or if I'm just making it up, that you're working with Nickelodeon on something?
Yeah, I'm doing an animated show called Super Scout that I'm producing and I'm doing the voice for, and it's about a Girl Scout based on a character I did at UCB who kind of skateboards through San Francisco solving crimes.
Nice. Nice.
Right?
That's great.
Will you be doing the voice for that?
I'm going to be doing the voice for that, and Andy Richter, who I've known for a long time, and I used to play his little sister on Conan. I used to do a bit where I played Andy's little sister. He's doing the voice of my little brother in it now.
That's great.
It's really great. So yeah, so that's really cool, and yeah, and I just wanted to do a show for girls where they're not mean to each other or they're not boy crazy. So it's about
Opposite of Mean Girls?
yeah, right. Yeah, like something that like young girls could watch. That you know that age where I'm kind of fascinated with that age of girls where they believe that they can be like the president and a dancer and a biologist, and like there's no limits.
Right.
And there's no body issues. They're just like, and they're just real sweaty and.
Yeah.
I love those kind of girls. Those are my kind of girls.
You know, I've heard your part in Mean Girls quoted a lot from like moms at soccer games and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the cool mom.
Yeah,
cool mom.
that movie, boy, I've ridden on that wave a couple years ago.
I have two questions. First,
Okay.
your parents want to know which one did a better job making you funny.
Oh, how dare you! Don't make me choose. You do this to me every day. You make me choose every night.
Okay, and the second is,
He's working on my
I do sketch comedy at BC with Hello Shovelhead. And,
Oh yeah.
And well, one of the things that I love about SNL is the characters, and especially your characters. Could you talk about your process for creating those like memorable characters?
Yeah. Shovelhead was around when we were around. Yes. Hello, Shovelhead. I think it's a mixture of. I took a lot of stuff from improv. I tend to do that, and or just kind of making doing a version of somebody I know, or just really just deciding. Sometimes it's as boring as like, I don't know. Maybe I just want to play someone who smokes a lot, and starting there, I don't know, so sometimes it starts with a really fully realized idea, sometimes it starts with a wig, can't go wrong, put some wigs on, look in the mirror, I promise you'll have 5 bad characters by the end of the week. Mr. Wig, Professor Wig, Dr. Wig.
Wiggy.
Yeah. But it's just kind of a combination of all those things, and I think and just trying to visualize it and write it down and just see I don't really know, but I think and then just observe and take all the weird things your friends do and try to put it on TV.
Do you root for the Yankees now or the Red Sox?
No, Red Sox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The Yankees.
Hi, Amy.
Sorry. My language.
Hi, my name's Giselle. I am a huge Arrested Development fan.
Me too.
And
It is a great show.
I want to know, what's it like to work on the set there?
It's awesome. I mean, the people that work on that show are so talented and funny, and the writing is just stellar. It was a total treat. I mean, I actually felt, like I said to the director, because I've been doing sketch, I've been doing SNL, and that show is so great. It's small and intricate and dry that I was saying, when someone else uses your car and you turn it on and the radio's really loud. I was like, I'm afraid that's what my performance is going to be like. They're like, just huge. And everyone else is really just super good and dry. So I was intimidated about it because everyone is so good and funny on it. But I guess what are they going to do, It was really fun. It was really, really fun. And that show was really smart and complex, and like a herald. There's an improv term thing that we do teach it, participate in all around. It's called the herald, and basically it's this idea of long form improv. Very quickly, Fleabag does a lot of short form improv, and I've done a lot of long form improv. Long form improv is about long scenes and connections, and Arrested Development is a perfect example of a improvised show written down with connections and callbacks and recurring themes and satisfying things that you see again, played very real. So that would be the ideal improv show if scripted. If that makes any sense.
Awesome.